Okay, hi, I'm Edward. My advocate's claim was that organic produce is harmful to human well-being. Her claims were that organic produce has a detrimental effect on the economy, and organic produce has a higher possibility of contamination. And then her main focus was the E. coli outbreak and the farming techniques. So, for her concept on that organic produce has a detrimental effect on the economy, organic produce in the end costs about the same as conventional farming, with the labor being the main difference. She stated correctly that when in organic farming, it does cost more, it's more labor intensive because you have to pay more for the animal feed, and it costs more to ship the compost and animal manure. However, what she failed to mention was that in conventional farming, the conventional farmers must replace the eroded soil, which actually costs a lot, clean up polluted water, provide health care for sick farmers, and along with all that, they have to pay for the environmental costs of pesticide production and disposal. And then, while organic farmers, they don't have to, because they're doing everything clean, they don't have to replace the eroded soil because they won't use the whole land to farm. They'll use portions, so they'll let the soil get back to being at a good state, so they don't have to replace the soil every time they farm. And then her second claim of organic produce has a higher possibility of contamination. She was focusing on the E. coli outbreak, and then that was true. And then because of that, however, the USDA, which is the United States Department of Agriculture, they put a lot more regulations and ways to prevent the food from getting contaminated. And then the different schools, such as UC Davis, have done actual tests, and then they've proven that eating organic food has higher nutrients and varieties that you can't find in ones that are farmed by conventional means. The Newcastle University in England also showed that animals that have been raised through organic farming also contain, their milk contains more vitamins, which are healthy for us, and certain antioxidants and omega-3 and omega-6, which are healthy fats. So in essence, it is actually a lot healthier, and the USDA won't allow the organic farmers to sell their products if the organic farmers don't meet their standards. So in the end, I'm refuting the claim that organic produce is harmful to human well-being due to the fact that there are strict regulations, and schools, like colleges around the world, have proven that organic farming is actually healthy for us. Thank you.
All right, the secondary claims are labeled pretty clearly. When you get to the first point, you acknowledge that there is a difference based on the labor costs, but there's no explanation about how significant that difference is, either from the advocate or from you. And then basically you have a counterclaim talking about costs to non-organic production that might be accrued. And there's a whole list of things that might be going on there: erosion, treatment for farmers who are exposed to chemicals, pollution issues and control, that sort of thing. But there's no evidence on that point. There's no indication that that cost is any greater. I think it's a good argument, but it's an assertion at this point, and so I should say it's an interesting claim, but it's an assertion at this point without some kind of backing. I'm not sure that as an argument it's going to carry much weight. On the second point, You argue on the issue of contamination that there are new regulations and there's been additional restrictions on that, but I don't get any evidence on that point. I've just got your say-so on that, and I think that's problematic. However, on the counterclaim on the benefits of organic food, you do have some evidence. It doesn't sound like you're quoting it directly. It sounds like you're sort of paraphrasing what the UCI and the Newcastle studies said, but at least you have provided some evidence for that particular point, so I think that that is a relevant point to that issue. And then your summary is pretty clear. All right, thank you.